Hi guys, so this reading is about the focus, what's kind of blocking or what obstacles are preventing from love, and then what does she need less of or what needs to be removed from her life. So I'm shuffling the deck and I'm using the Lioness Oracle Tarot by Alejandra Leon. Going to cut the deck into 3. Okay, so the first card I'm going to pull is going to represent you. And if you've watched any of my other videos, then you know that I'll always ask some general questions first, and then I'll get into your questions. So this first one is going to represent you. This next one is going to represent your life as it stands right now. And this next one is going to represent where you're being guided to. So this is you. The 3 of Swords. So you have came across from a really tough heartbreak. You've been through a lot. It's like every time that almost you've been trusting in love or opening yourself up, you just keep getting wounded. So 2 big wounds came through and hurt you bad, and they poisoned your heart. They almost made you stop believing, changed kind of how you thought love was going to be. And then this last sword might have came already, or it might be coming soon, is going to come down. Yes, it's going to hurt because all love hurts. But it's going to remove that poison that was injected by those first 2 swords or those first 2 loves. So just think about what's happened, because those all happened for a reason, to show you what you do want and what you don't want. And you will get that poison release. So if you're not believing that love is there, you're just thinking everybody's this type of way, or you're still carrying on to pain, that pain's going to come get removed soon. If not, it might have already started the process. This is your life as it stands right now, the Chariot. So things are actually moving pretty quickly for you, and you possibly really like it. It's almost like that second wind energy. You feel like you could do it. You could take on the world. No breaks, no tiredness. So this is just in general with your life. Things are just moving really fast, and you're moving really quick right now. And, you know, don't come up for air. There's no time for breaks. Move with it. Don't resist. And this last one is where you're being guided to. It's the Page of Cups. So the page is like a student, and cups are emotions. So think of this as being a student to your emotions. What do you need to learn better about the way you react to things? What do you need to learn about your self-awareness when it comes to how you treat others, or how you deal with things, or how you express your emotions? This is what you need to focus on right now. This may be an answer to your later on question of what's blocking you from love. But this is where the universe wants you right now. So just, kind of get to know yourself better and really pay attention to your reactions and your emotions, the way you're expressing. Read some books that, maybe psychology books to help with emotions, things like that, or whatever your kind of niche is, painting, working out. That's what it wants you to get closer to, is so you're in a place of calm and you're not in such a reactive state of mind when it comes to emotions. You wanted to know about your focus. So this is you. This is your focus. This is the energy. And this is what you need to know most. So this is you. The Knight of Pentacles. So right now you're in a go-getter mentality when it comes to money and material things, houses, clothing. You're really hustling. The thing about this is that you're working for somebody else. You're not necessarily getting it on your own. You're not self-motivated. You're just running around like crazy trying to do any little thing. So the main energy here is, yes, go get it. Do everything you can. But try to just remember that you don't always have to run yourself into the ground. like the King of Pentacles, for instance, he just sits there and he like manages his money very easily, and he knows how to go get it without burning himself out. This next one is your focus. It's the Queen of Wands. So you see she has like a paintbrush and there's all these roses. This is the ambition part that I was trying to tell you. So your focus wants you to get back into your creative, back into your passion. What is it that lights you up? Like, what are you so happy about? It's going to be the first thing that comes to your mind. So follow your intuition. But she has a really good control over how she moves and what she's passionate about. She knows. So your focus wants you to do what lights you up, what makes you feel so good inside. That thing that you are the most passionate about, if it comes up in conversation, that thing that would get you to wake up in the morning. What is it? That's where your focus should be right now. And it's going to be the first thing that came to your mind. A lot of us are like, I don't know what it is, but it's whatever you first thought of when I started bringing this up. That's what it is. This next one is the energy between the you and your focus. So the thing about what the universe wants you to focus on and why you're not is because you got the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles means that whatever you really lights you up and what you should be focusing on, it's not going to bring you the most money, or like at least that's what you're thinking in your head. And so you're kind of afraid to make that leap over. The thing is that you have to trust, because with the Four of Pentacles, it is a very tight energy where you're holding on to every little bit that you have. And when it comes to Pentacles, that's money. And so you really want to stop holding on so tightly and like living in that fear and like clinging on the stability of maybe what you're currently focusing on the most in your life, because you think it's bringing you stability, because it's really actually closing you off to so much more. And you have a very big opportunity when it comes to pursuing the thing that lights you up. And because of fear reasons and a kind of lack state of mind, if that makes sense, you're not able to really see that this thing that the universe wants you to focus on could bring you so much more. You're just clinging on to what you trust and what you already know, and it's limiting yourself a lot. This is what you need to know most. It's a Four of Wands. So this is like a wedding card. This is a very happy card. This is a ceremony. This is a graduation. You have this coming. You have it. The universe wants you to know that this ceremony, this amazing thing is there for you if you can just trust. So whatever it is, just keep in mind, you're burning yourself out doing what you're doing. You're working for somebody else. It's not fueling you. You're running around like a crazy person. You're happy to do it, but you're working harder, not smarter. Your focus wants to be that thing that lights you up, that beautiful, that creative artness, that ambition, that passion, that fiery energy that wakes you up in the morning. The energy between the two of you, very closed off right now. You're not receptive of it. You're not seeing that vision. And last but not least, if you can see it and you can do that thing that fuels you and lights you up, you will have that positive ceremony. So what's blocking you from love? So I'm not going to do love. We're just going to look at your heart, because I think that's going to give us a really good clue as to if you're ready or not to meet the next soulmate. So this is you. This is your heart. This is the energy of you and your heart, and this is what you need to know most. And then we're going to pull one more for this one, and this is going to be what's the tool we need to kind of use to get that heart where we need to be. So I'm going to do this one. This is you. Ten of Swords. So you are just actually exhausted. You're dead. You're tired. You just feel like giving up. The Ten of Swords is such an anxious energy. It's like a person stabbed on the ground dead.